This family is taking a portrait, but the black boy they've taken in sits alone. Leanne waves him over. He hesitates, then gently squeezes in. Click, the shutter snaps. And just like that, he has a family. His name is Michael, 16 years old, 2 meters tall, 300 pounds. But inside, he's just a 6-year-old. He's never met his father. His mother lost to addiction, so he's been passed from one foster home to another. One evening, his foster parents argue again. Because of him, he decides it's time to go. He wanders the streets. When hungry, he picks up leftover popcorn at the stadium. When cold, he hides out in laundromats. Until one rainy night, he crosses paths with Leanne and her family. They ask where he's going. He says, "The library." As he walks away, Leanne pauses. Something doesn't sit right. She turns the car around. She catches up to him. "What are you doing at the library this late?" He stays silent. "Do you have a place to stay?" He nods. She stares. He shakes his head. Without another word, she opens the car door. They take him home. Michael can hardly believe his eyes. The house is stunning. That night, Leanne worries. He's a stranger and a black boy. What if he steals something? She whispers. Her husband shrugs. "We'll see tomorrow." Morning comes. Leanne walks downstairs and freezes. The sheets are folded. The couch is spotless. Michael is gone. She rushes out, finds him. "Come back," she says. "Have Thanksgiving with us." She sets the table, pile of food. "Eat more," she says. But Michael's never seen such abundance. He takes only a spoon of vegetables and one bread roll. Ashamed, he hides in the corner. Meanwhile, the family gathers around the TV, laughing. Leanne looks over. She walks to the TV, switches it off, brings the feast to the table. "Let's eat, together." During the prayer, Collins reaches for Michael's hand. So does little SJ. Michael blinks. This feels like a dream, a home. Later, Leanne takes him back to get his clothes. But just as she steps out of the car, Michael locks the doors. He grew up in the projects. He knows how dangerous this neighborhood is. He doesn't want her getting hurt. But when he gets to the house, it's boarded up, seized. No one's home, not even his mom. He returns to the car, silent. Leanne understands, takes him to the mall. She tries to buy him clothes. Michael resists. Too expensive. He chooses a cheap one, even if it's not flattering. She buys it anyway, plus extras. That night, she asks, "Do you want to stay here?" Michael answers, "I don't want to go anywhere else." The next morning, she gives him his own room, a real bed.
"It's mine."
"Yes, sir."
"Never had one before."
"What, a room to yourself?"
"A bed."
Leanne walks out, tears in her eyes. A bed, that's all he ever wanted. Later, Michael comes to her room with a request. "I want a driver's license." "But you don't have a car." "With a driving license, I will have proof of identity." She understands. She gets him the ID for his 18th birthday, a surprise. She gives him a truck. Michael and SJ go for a spin, but just down the road, crash. Leanne rushes to the scene. The car's wrecked. But SJ is fine, just a scraped lip. Police say, it's a miracle. The airbag should have snapped his neck, but somehow, it missed. Then she sees Michael's arm, bloody and bruised. It was him. He blocked the airbag with his own body. That night, she tells her husband. He nods, then makes a decision. We're giving him a real home. Soon, everyone in town hears. A white family adopts a black boy. A group of rich women sit around tossing sharp remarks. Can you really trust a black boy? Leanne wants to argue back, but how could they understand? They don't stop there. They even bring up her daughter, worried she might get hurt. The brunch ends, cold and awkward. That night, Leanne tiptoes around the subject. She asks Collins what she thinks about adopting Michael, but Collins stays quiet. The next day, as Collins passes the playground, she sees Michael gently pushing little girls on the swing. Something about that soft kindness melts her hesitation. Back in the library, she looks across the room. Michael sits alone in the corner. The others whisper, so she stands, walks straight over, sits beside him. Michael looks up, stunned. Collins smiles. Just like home, she says. A few days later, Leanne visits the adoption center. For the first time, she reads Michael's file. A mother lost in drugs. A father no one knows. Over a dozen siblings, scattered. The director says, you don't need consent. His mother's rights were revoked. But Leanne still wants to do the right thing. She finds Michael's birth mother in a crumbling neighborhood. At first, the woman hesitates. But when she hears why Leanne's come, her eyes fill with tears. She changes into cleaner clothes, fixes her hair, tries to stay composed. She can't remember Michael's legal name, too many kids, too many men, but she remembers Michael always comes back to visit. Leanne sits beside her, takes her hand. Back home, Sean calls a family meeting. He asks Michael, do you want to be one of us? Do you want us to be your legal guardians? Michael freezes, looks at Collins, looks at SJ, then he nods. Yes, sir. Everyone smiles. Leanne wipes her eyes. Michael finally has a family. Soon after, Sean uses his connections, gets Michael into the football team. At first, the coach is thrilled, big, strong, fast. But once on the field, disaster. Michael doesn't know the rules. He even gets distracted by balloons. Worse, he won't hit anyone. He refuses to hurt. Despite all his raw talent, the coach worries. He may never make the team. That's when SJ steps in, becomes his personal trainer, teaches him the rules, runs drills, designs tactics, even acts as a tackling dummy. But on game day, Michael still holds back. The coach shouts, still no change, until Leanne walks up. She looks Michael in the eye. This team is your family. You protect them like you protected me, like you protected SJ in that crash. Michael listens. He nods. Leanne steps off the field. The coach watches, confused. Did that work? Whistle blows. Michael transforms. A beast. He bulldozes through. One by one, opponents fall. The coach is stunned and sold. Michael gets his first real game, but things go wrong fast. He lacks experience. The opponents curse, taunt, even knock him down hard. One father in the stands yells insults. Leanne hears. She doesn't hold back, fires right back at him. Michael struggles, falls behind, gets bullied. The coach tries to intervene, but the ref waves him off, flashes a yellow card. You're letting them bully my kid, the coach roars. Tensions rise. Michael steps in, holds him back. Then he remembers Leanne's words. Next play, he charges, grabs the opponent, and drives him clear off the field. Score flips, crowd roars. Leanne beams, turns to that loudmouth dad, and shuts him down again. Michael leads the team to victory. That night, SJ edits the game footage, uploads it online. It goes viral. College scouts flood the inbox. Everyone wants him, but back home, grades aren't enough. Michael can't qualify, so Leanne hires a top tutor. They work hard. Michael studies like never before, and slowly, he improves. Meanwhile, scouts show up, offering scholarships, perks, even bribing SJ. Michael has his preferences, but Leanne hopes he'll choose Ole Miss, her alma mater. In the end, surrounded by family, Michael chooses Ole Miss. A full circle moment, and a dream come true. The day before enrollment, a black investigator shows up. In their conversation, he suggests something unsettling. They adopted you just to steer you to Ole Miss. They're alumni. They've got skin in the game. Michael freezes. The words hit hard. He storms off, finds Leanne, and asks, "Did you adopt me just to help Ole Miss?" Before she can answer, he turns and walks away. That evening, Leanne sits with Sean. "Did we do the right thing?" she asks. Sean replies, "If we could do it over again, you'd still bring him home." But Leanne isn't convinced. She realizes she never truly asked Michael what he wanted. She's only done what she thought was best. Meanwhile, Michael, still hurt, returns to the projects. The streets haven't changed. Neither have the people. The local thugs mock him, laugh about his white family. One insults Collins. Michael warns him, "Don't," but the thug pulls a gun, threatens to break into Leanne's house. That's it, Michael snaps, charges straight at him. Fists fly. The fight is brutal, but Michael takes them all down. Then he realizes that family is the most important to him. Later, they meet at a cafe, but Leanne speaks first. "I'm sorry," she tells him. "No matter what school you choose, we'll support you. It's your life. We'll stand behind it." Michael's heart settles. This time, he walks into the NCLA office and says it clearly. "I'm going to Ole Miss on move-in day." Leanne walks beside him, arms locked. "You don't have to go if you don't want to, but eat. Call me if you're broke, and don't go getting anyone pregnant." She turns, walks to the car, but Michael taps on her window. No words, just a look and a smile. This is a true story. Michael O'Her, a boy from the projects, becomes an NFL star. In 2014, he signs a $20 million contract with the Tennessee Titans. If you're struggling right now, watch The Blind Side. Failure is common. Success is rare. But the pain you feel today may just be the foundation of your future victory.